What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Rome Good Promo. We back. Cameron. I got another Cameron video. I do a lot of videos on Cameron and Mace, especially them having their sports show, It Is What It Is. Then Cameron having his own show outside of that called Talk with Flea. On the latest episode of Talk with Flea, he actually interviewed Vlad, DJ Vlad out of all people. But this video not even about Vlad. A week or so ago, Cameron put out a freestyle, or maybe a snippet of a song, where he mentioned some old Harlem drug figures from back in the day. Frank Lucas, Nicky Burns, Alpo, AZIE. AZIE is AZIE FAISON. And that's who we go focus on today. Because Cameron kind of elaborated on this latest episode of Talk with Flea why he mentioned AZIE FAISON. But before we get into that, let's play this little snippet, this freestyle where he mentions their name. Check this out.
They come to Harlem, baby girl, nobody did it better. Some names I will not say. Man, I'll be bold. No Frank Luke, Nicky Barnes, Poe, them niggas told. That nigga AZ too. It's the same old thing. I got shot up too, I ain't say a thing. I know Gangsta Lou gotta be disappointed in you. He did all his time, never pointed fingers.
All right, so that was the snippet right there where Cameron mentioned, like I said, he mentioned Frank Lucas, Nicky Burns, Alpo, and AZIE. And he talked about how they told, and he put emphasis on the AZIE part, saying, you know, he got shot too, and he ain't tell. It's kind of funny if you know the stories, if you know the situation AZIE went through. If you seen the movie Paid in Full, you know, that's a true story, you know what I'm saying? So if you know AZIE's story and why he told or whatever, and then you know Cameron's situation where he got shot in DC. I think he was about to get carjacked for his Lamborghini or something like that, and he got shot in the process. So, but let's check out this clip of Talk with Flea where I said he's like elaborating on it, and he's doubling down, you know what I'm saying? He didn't snitch, and you know, now he's saying he got more money in the streets than AZIE, and then he kind of switched it up, and then he said he didn't say he got more money in the streets, he just got more money, you know, period, like, you know, the longevity of, you know, getting money. But, you know, check out this clip. Let's get into it.
Speaking of AZ one time, the only reason I gave him some bars is because one time he did an interview, and I believe it was on our guest show, where he said something. He didn't like the way Paid in Full the movie came out. And he said some shit like, yeah, Cam and them is rappers and all this shit, and Dame this and Dame that, and Cam don't know, he just a rapper, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, AZ, you tried to rap. And
oh yeah,
that shit ain't work out for you.
It didn't work out.
So now, because I get out the streets and I rap and my career is successful, and then Paid in Full ain't come out because I didn't fuck, all I did was audition for the part. I can't argue with Miramax, the film company, and all that shit. What you want me to do? But he tried to throw me under the bus like, Cam don't know, he a rapper, da 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 da. And I'm like, you tried to rap too, bro. Your shit just ain't go nowhere. Secondly, he be telling all these Harlem stories, and they all in a radius of 4 or 5 blocks. I had towns, nigga. You ever hear me rap about Chicago? And nigga be like, yo, Cam's lying. No, Chicago niggas would have been called me out. Don't West Side niggas would have been called me out. Ask Switzer, ask Crucial Conflict. Ask some niggas who had K-Town jumping. You ever hear Ohio niggas call me out? Cam wasn't in Columbus. Cam wasn't in Cincinnati. They never called me out because I was there. And when these niggas be telling these stories, acting like they all Harlem, this, that, and third, I ain't knocking they shit. But don't throw me trying to say Cam's a rapper. You tried to rap, it didn't work out. Secondly, you be sitting there telling these stories like you made the mad money, and I said you did, but I don't think you made more money in the street than me. You know how much me as he was kid? I don't even want to discuss it. I know statute of limitations is up, but I'm scared. I didn't even tell you what we was doing, man. Do a background check on me. So, no, hold on, you ask. I know you like your legends and all that. I know you like your legends, your Harlem legends, and I heard niggas feel it. Who had a better run in Harlem than me, bro? Ever. I'm just saying, tell me. Who had a better run? I'll say it.
I'll wait.
Wait, you said you made more money in the street than AZ? That's what you said?
Yes.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What?
You hold on now. He was getting joints. He was getting bricks for a certain amount of price that's unheard of to sell them for another price. And he had the jukebox. And he had 130, what's that, 133rd? Come on, bro. It's just flowing.
You know how much a gram of heroin was in Columbus, Ohio? All the niggas I named on that song, and you ain't even hear the second verse. I'm asking you, who, okay, let's, I know you like AZ and all that. He told, I got shot up too.
No.
I got shot up too, and I ain't telling nobody. Yeah, you listen to AZ and he be like, Why you tell? Because they shouldn't have did that. That's exactly what I heard that nigga say. Nigga say, like, the next day, nigga exact word say, you know what game you in? That should come with the game. It's part of the game. That's part of it. Yo, they shouldn't have did that.
Did that.
Yeah,
Did
but the point being is, that wasn't my question. Who had a longer run than me?
Bumpy Johnson
Bumpy Johnson. What run? All right, what year was his run?
had the mob. He went from what, the 40s to the 60s?
Okay, I'm on 1997 to 2025.
No. See, you said the streets. See, that's
No,
why
I did not say that. No. I said that. I shouted AZ out when I said the streets. I said to you, who had a longer run? I didn't say the streets with AZ. I had a good run in the streets, but that never was my goal to stay in the streets.
Wait, you said you made more money in the street than AZ? That's what you said?
Yes. I said, who had a longer run than me? Forrest Gump, not how this run, nigga. Like, who had this run? The run is wild. We just picked up another. What are you talking about? This year. Yeah, just started. That's this year. Who had a longer run than me? I got a friend. Sorry, I'm sorry. You know the problem is, and we gotta get ready to get to our guest. And we'll pick this back up after we finish interviewing our guest. The problem is this. You got these legends in your eyes that you grew up looking at. And your man right here, you can't stand it. You can't stand it, man. I know you grew up when I ain't have nothing and you see me with nothing. I know. Hey, man, be appreciative, man, that you know a nigga, that you can't name a nigga with a longer run. I'll say that, just give me anybody. You can name whoever you want.
The owner of Coochie Fritos, the Hot City Block.
So everybody, what's up, y'all? You gonna get ready to get into it. Yeah, this nigga said the owner of Coochie Fritos. All right.
Well, Cameron's saying a lot, you know what I'm saying? And that's my man, Cameron, you know. I do a lot of video and content on Cameron, Dipset, you know what I'm saying? One of their biggest supporters, you know. But I'm going to give my opinion on this. And I'm just an outsider. I'm a fan, you know, just a dude with a channel, giving my perspective. And, you know, he's saying a lot, but I can't agree with him on that, saying that he got more money out the streets than AZ, you know, and it was two different eras, you know what I'm saying? You can't really compare the two eras. AZ and Alpo and them. Well, let's just talk about AZ. AZ was getting money in the 80s into the 90s, you know what I'm saying? And they was known for moving whole things, you know what I'm saying? If you know the story, I know the story, you know what I'm saying? I done read up on it. I done watched all the interviews AZ done. I got his book right here. You know what I'm saying? So I know the whole story. Cameron talked about them just being in a small area, just in Harlem. The AZ was just in Harlem because y'all know Alpo, he branched off DC and all that. A lot of people branched off to different areas, but AZ, yeah, he really did just like focus on Harlem. But he was getting so much money, you know what I'm saying? And it was two different eras, you know. They was getting money back in the day doing their thing. Cameron, he more so known as a musician, you know what I'm saying? That's probably why AZ said what he said. All those guys just rappers and musicians, because that's what we know Cameron for. We know AZ for putting in the work in the street. It's a big difference, you know. And Cameron, I'm just finding this out about Cameron. You know, I always figured they dabbled in the street, but, you know, they've been being more vocal lately. Freaky Zeke just sat down and did an interview, and he talked about them in Ohio, how they was really out there getting money. But that was still even after they had already got a record deal. Cameron had a record deal with Sony. So that was the whole purpose of them going to Ohio, to like buy themselves out the deal or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They made money, plenty of money, but you can't be comparing it to what AZ and them was doing back in the day. But as far as like longevity, yeah, to be one of those people coming up out of Harlem, you know, back in the day, and getting your stardom in the 90s, and you still here to this day, current, you know what I'm saying, after selling, you know, millions of records, and now the space and content where you putting out, you know, great content and making money off that, and there's longevity there. Yeah, I give Cameron that, the longevity, been making money for years, but you can't be saying that you made more money in the streets than AZ. Like, I think that's crazy. But like I say, I'm just an outsider looking in. This is just my opinion. I do go to New York every year. I was just in New York a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying, on 125th. I stayed at the Harlem Renaissance right there by the Apollo, you know what I'm saying? So I be there, and, you know, I love the culture, and like I'm a fan of the music, everything. So, you know what I'm saying? This is just my opinion. But I do feel like Jim Jones, he more so be trying to build on that Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Cameron, he want to bring the negativity and like separation. I'm the man from Harlem. You know, I've been getting the money the longest. You know what I'm saying? You do got people like Teddy Riley, you know what I'm saying, that's still out here. And, you know, a bunch of other people. But, you know, I will say, you know, you do have the longevity, Cameron. But as far as you saying you got more money than AZ out the streets, it's crazy. Like Cameron did mention, AZ did try to put out music back in the day. He had a group, Mob Style. Tried to make that pivot. That was after being in the street, you know, trying to do something else. And, you know, like I'm saying, like Cameron can't really compare to that because Cameron and them was the opposite. They had music, then went into the streets, you know, trying to do that, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, AZ, he did have a group back in the day, Mob Style. They never got to any like mainstream notoriety or whatever, but they was big in Harlem in that area. They got music out. One song that kind of stood out, they got a video too. It's called What's Going On.
Stop the violence, must live in peace and silence. I come to solve the problem. What you talking about, A? 132 Harlem. Torture for crack, 12-year-old kid kidnapped. What's going on, Black?
I don't know for sure, but Prince ain't go out like that.
Yeah, cause he was too clever. He kept the 9 the vest underneath the leather. It had to be someone he know.
Dope song. It's a conscious song, you know what I'm saying? AZ did his thing on there. I'm not really sure the other members of the group, you know what I'm saying? I'm slacking on that. Y'all get in the comments, let me know. I'm slacking. I think Lou was one of the members of the group. I ain't sure, but you know, dope video. The coincidence in this is Jim Jones' latest project, At the Church Steps, has a song called What's Going On, featuring Dave East, and it's pretty much a remake of the Mob Style song.
Lives really matter. What's going on? I think we all know the answers. Us going wrong. The black on black crimes and rap on rap crimes. When the shit getting deep, start tapping that line.
So I kind of find that interesting. Cameron throwing shots at AZ, you know what I'm saying? After Jim Jones did the remake to What's Going On. I don't know. I find that interesting. Did AZ bless Jim Jones, let him do the remake? Was Cameron denied doing the remake at one point in time? I don't know. I just find that kind of strange. You know, you got the whole Jim Jones back and forth. Jim Jones do the remake of a Mob Style song, What's Going On? Not Cameron mentioning AZ and freestyles and mentioning them on the latest episodes of Talk with Flea. I don't know. I find that kind of interesting. Y'all let me know in the comments. But how do y'all feel about Cameron comparing himself to AZ back in the 80s? When Cameron and them was getting money, it had to be like in the 2000s. Maybe late 90s, 99. I doubt it. It was in the 2000s, probably like 2003 and all that, you know what I'm saying? Comparing itself to AZ and Alpo and them getting money in Harlem in the mid to late 80s. Big difference. So, I don't know. I just thought this was interesting. Yo, shout out to my subscribers, the old ones, the new ones. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to have a video coming real soon. It's your boy, Wrong Good. I'm on y'all next time. Peace.